Stanley blocks out the sun.
By the way, fantastic job.
Sandin closing, nice pass there. Comrie a better save on Sonny Milano.
That's right in front of the net. Here he comes, right side of the screen. There's the pass across, and the backhand just can't get over that right pad. Sonny Milano, great pass by Sandin. I thought
Caps have it set. Sandin working wide to the front door, deflection from McMichael that was denied. The Jets stacking up right at their defensive blue line.
You can do that if you got guys back.
Taves on the lead pass there. Good glove save. Lindgren with the stop on Barron.
The other night, here's that last chance. Barron.
He shanked that shot with Beauvillier in the lane to make the rip-off. Chychrun is onside. Hatchet's one on goal. That's easy pickings. Scheifele no angle. Centering pass. A little bit too hot to handle for the dangerous Kyle Connor. Back come the Caps with Tom Wilson. Wilson feeds. Carlson fires. He scores! John Carlson with a bullet.
His 6th of the season. Great entry by the Caps. Look at Tom Wilson's power. A little bit of a broken play there, but the pass still gets through the stick on the back checker, and there's the rip past the screen goaltender into the top corner. Not much they could do on that play.
LaPierre tied up along the wall. Hendricks spots Chychrun. Chychrun waits for the screen to develop. Comrie shuffled over nicely. Perfetti with plenty of get up and go. 2-on-2 the other way. Snapshot gloved. Held there long enough by Lindgren. Beauvillier to the point. Working around for Farivari. Caps get that high cycle going. Faravari's drive blocked. Carlson unloads, and Comrie eats that one up in the midsection.
21 for Chychrun, 22 with the goal here in the first by John Carlson.
This Thanksgiving Eve, 15 games going on around the NHL slate. Carlson unloads here. Pad save Comrie. He had plenty of company in the crease.
Defense first style, sort of great chance in front of the net. There he is knocking over Comrie with a little help from DeMello, and he just spun around.
Milano, scoop it out wide for Sandin. To the front, deflection try. Frank on a timing play from LaPierre. Rister, score! Guess who? Chychrun let it fly, and the light comes on again.
Here comes the shot, just walking in through a screen. That cross traffic caused Comrie to miss that puck. And they try to block it, but it didn't help out their goaltender. And that is barred down. I guess when you're hot, you're hot. Chychrun, as hot as they come in the NHL.
Alex Ovechkin cruising through center. He'll dump it in with 5:12 remaining in the first.
And Chychrun now is tied with Cale Makar in goals, Joe. That's how good he's been.
That's sort of first on it. Cross ice, picks up Carlson. Deft touch to the front. Pad save Comrie. Rebounds loose as Protas was denied at the doorstep. 35 ticks remain. Salamonson with a screen developing. Nice pass. Scheifele a better move. One more chance of the diving. Lindgren made a sparkler on Connor and gets the whistle.
There's too many of these. Great passing play, and there's the shot at the end of the line. I thought they just about overpassed. Salomonson's looked very sharp on the blue line, playing in his first NHL game. Great wheel and deal there. And then you see Connor trying to shuffle that puck underneath the goaltender's pads, right through him there, and the puck was still alive.
Beauvillier wins the draw for Washington. Turnover here in tight. Velarde stashes it home.
They won the draw cleanly, and you've got to make a play. You can't turn it over there because Beauvillier stepped in for McMichael, and it looked like a mismatch to this tic-tac-toe. Here's Beauvillier, big win. Caps get it. Carlson trying to go D to D and up to the wing, and there you see the rip-off. Not enough oomph behind that pass there. There's the pass, ripped off. They go tic-tac, and it's into the back of the net. Good intercept there. Real nice play all around.
On the outside, Scheifele with 40 seconds of man advantage time. Long ways from the goal. Roll it on through Velarde. There's Kyle Karna.
Great positioning by the penalty kill unit, really keeping the box, and then the diamond when they rotate it back to Morrissey.
Morrissey fires, deflection, score. The hands in front of Velarde again.
We'll see if this is a high stick or not. Here is Velarde in front of the net. There's the shot, there's the tap. And I think that's what the Capitals coaching staff is exactly looking at. Is that deemed higher than the crossbar when that puck hit the blade of his stick or not? It was very close to bounce through the 5-hole.
We're reviewing the play to see if the puck was high sticked in.
So you don't even have to coach his challenge, Joe.
I'm not sure if they challenged or not.
I don't think they did. Here's the call quickly.
Call on the ice has been confirmed. We have a good goal.
Lecuyer and McCauley have seen enough. After Carlson and Chychrun gave Washington the lead, Velarde has a pair for the visiting Jets. Centering pass. Roy keeps it alive. Ovechkin flings one at the goal. Score! A downtown turnaround.
Here's the good keep man by Roy. Throws it across. The puck's bouncing. And look at him catch it. And look at as it goes high, then low, because he got it in the cup of his curve. And Dylan Strome, a big screen in front and cross traffic. Look at the puck rolling there. Ovi's the best, whether it's a one-timer, a snapshot, or this old-fashioned wrister that goes high, low, and over the shoulder.
Uncontested out of his own end. Tape to tape on the pass for Velarde. Then to Scheifele right on in. Big save. Charlie Lindgren.
Rolling, and as he gets it to his backhand, once the puck's rolling like that, very difficult to get any type of power unless you're Alex Ovechkin. He's the only guy that does it on rolling pucks. Scheifele tries the deke, trying to elevate.
Spare no expense there. Pretty stick handling, Velarde. Connor fires. Glove save.
Bar for sure. Short side. Look at it. Looked like he had some daylight there. But you see that quick.
Carlson off the zigzag through center. Sends in Strome. Then Beauvillier. Curl and drag. Pad save Comrie.
That's a sweet curl and drag.
Shows you how much I can be a medical man. I've seen Dowd 3 mornings in a row, and I thought he was just doing great. Not enough, though, to get back into the lineup. Odd man rush. McMichael sprinting in to the backhand. He scores!
And now 7 points his last, or 8 points now his last 7. Here he is, a nifty deke. Comrie bit on the early. He was at the top of the paint, which allowed him to wrap that backhand completely around his left side. And the D-man bearing down, coming back, trying to get a piece of him. No chance for Dylan Sandberg to catch Connor McMichael. It actually was a 2-on-1.
This one at even strength. Velarde gets to the interior. Finds Morrissey, cross-ice Connor with a rip. Glove save Lindgren. He went to the splits. Austin Matthews and Matthew Nyes back in the lineup.
They've been horrible on the road. 1-6 coming into tonight's action against Columbus.
Protas bad angle, shut down there by Comrie. Mesikov looks to the front. That's off the skates and wide of Morrissey. McMichael 2-on-1 with Ovechkin. McMichael closes. Glove save Comrie.
Morgan Geekie of the Boston Bruins recorded 103 miles per hour.
He's shooting it like crazy this season.
And he's scoring.
Goal-scoring leadership. In tight, put away. Scheifele has made it a 1-goal game.
Off the draw, they win the draw, they get it back, they move it around, and Scheifele on the doorstep off a rebound of Charlie Lindgren. Charlie could do. Here's a little wiggle at the blue line, gets to the middle, a little shot that gets deflected, doesn't get to the net, but lands right onto the stick of Scheifele. Just a quick-looking shot. Notice in front of the net, you have Kyle Connor, who I think that was deflected by, and the deflection causes problem because it doesn't get to the net. It stalls right there.
9 seconds left in this one. Full speed ahead for Connor. On the wing for Scheifele. Scheifele curl and drag. Works to the front. Stick save Lindgren at the horn. Just enough.